Hello, bros and broettes and furries of all kinds. I'm sure there are some out there, wouldn't you say, Cody?
Oh, there's quite a few.
Well, you know, we're going to be doing something different today, aren't we, Cody?
Yes, we are.
We're going to, instead of taking about 2 hours
More like 4 hours.
2 hours to edit our video, because it starts out about half an hour long and then it ends up to be about 15 minutes.
If we're lucky.
Yeah, if we're lucky. And we're going to give you guys the complete, unrated, uncut, XXX version. And we're going to try not to cut any today, so hopefully we won't mess up and go, and
Yeah.
because usually, you know, during our regular recordings, we'll mess up or I'll fart real loud or something. I'll fart real loud or something. I'll have to be like, okay, we're going to have to edit that. You know, and, you know, if I fart today, well, hey, you guys are going to be the first to hear it.
Yeah, you'd be amazed at what we go through.
You'll be amazed at what kind of behind-the-scenes shit we go through here.
We want y'all to tell us in the comments how this goes.
Yeah, because we might just do it a lot more often, making it.
Yeah, if it goes good, this will be a continuous thing.
So expect us, long pauses,
robot voices,
probably robot voice.
Of course, I think we kept those in anyway.
Yeah, we kept those in on some of them. And Cody, why don't you tell our lovely, beautiful viewers? So gorgeous. They're all beautiful people. Seriously, they're so gorgeous.
They look great under the basement light, don't they?
What? Anyways, why don't you go ahead and tell the people what we're going to be talking about today?
We're going to be talking about the most overrated and underrated video games.
Like COD?
Exactly, especially like COD.
Hey, that's more in the overrated section, though, isn't it?
Well, what other section would it be in?
I don't know. I don't want people to think I think COD is underrated.
Unfortunately, we don't have a bad game section yet.
All it is the same damn game. It's just copy and pasted. That's what they do. The people who make, what is it, Activision and what are the other people?
Infinity Ward and Treyarch and Sledgehammer.
See,
they have 3 different people making.
When is Sledgehammer? That's 4. When does Sledgehammer start making?
Well, no, Activision publishes them. They don't do anything else.
Well, anyways, whenever they're all around their computers and like, oh, hey, let's make this new COD game. First, they just copy and paste the entire code, and they're like, let's tweak a few things.
Yeah, and then they throw that out, and then they send it to the other company, and then they do the same thing, and then they publish it.
Yeah, it's like COD. The code for COD pretty much is just in one big folder.
Exactly.
And then they just pass it around. That's like the horror of video games is the COD folder. Anyways, why don't you give us one of the underrated games, and I'll probably give it a few inappropriate comments if I can think of some.
One underrated game is I actually played it because you told me to. The first Amazing Spider-Man game.
Oh my gosh, it was so good.
It's surprised the combat was kind of wonky, but
man, if they would have took some ideas from Spider-Man 2.
The swinging, the web swinging was great. I actually really liked it. It's one of the best tie-in video games, I think.
What about superhero movies or games?
Well, yeah, but most of them suck except for Batman. So I mean,
you think that Spider-Man game was just about as good as the Batman's?
Not quite as good. Because the combat just really kind of didn't do it for me.
Well,
I guess kind of.
Oh no, he's not fighting, man. He's Spider-Man. He's supposed to crawl on walls and shit.
Yeah, but he should be moving like Batman does in the Batman games.
You compare Spider-Man to Batman.
Because Batman freaking flies from one side of the screen to the other. Well, see, Spider-Man should be doing that.
Well, he is doing that. He has his web.
But he doesn't do that in the games.
Well, Batman doesn't have powers. He's just rich.
Well, technically, that's a power.
No, you know what? I don't even care.
It's like, here, I have the power of my credit card. I'll just go buy me a Batmobile in a suit.
What do you think? You got anything else on there?
Are we going to continue with the underrated games?
I don't know. Should we switch back and forth?
Yeah, I guess we better switch back and forth.
Okay, so we're on overrated.
Overrated would be Dishonored.
You know, I completely agree. I got that game. I got the game. And I think, okay, this is going to be pretty good. And, you know, it won an E3 award, didn't it?
I think it did.
It won a couple awards, and I think it got a Game of the Year, didn't it?
No, it didn't win Game of the Year.
It got some pretty big awards. I remember seeing on the box at GameStop.
Well, if there's a certain somebody watching this podcast, he's probably shaking in his chair like, oh my god, Dishonored is not overrated.
It really is, because, I mean, I went and played it a few times. I got you to go play it. and it's kind of boring. I heard it was like
It's just not.
it was like Skyrim and another game. I don't remember which one put together.
It's just not good.
And I didn't find it fun at all. And
It's
people were
not.
just like, "Oh my god,
Yeah.
it's so good!"
Like, oh god, I can go toward this mission 3 different ways. Maybe I want to be a rat.
Which I didn't play a lot of it though. I heard that whenever you dig into the game a little bit more, it gets a little bit better. But it just seems like more of a stealth game than anything.
I tried it twice.
I don't think those are I don't really think they're very fun because I like to just dive in deep.
I played it here, and I remember I got mad because I couldn't kill that guy. I was like, well, I can't. I've played this game for like half
You
an
had
hour.
a little stick or something, didn't you? Or you trying to kill that?
No, I had a
Oh,
knife. And,
oh, okay.
Like, I played the game for half an hour and never got to kill anybody. And I was like, oh, well, here's this one guy. I'll kill him. Oh, too bad. Failed mission.
I'm sorry. You want to crawl on my shoulder?
Well, no.
Okay.
And then I played it again, and I got later on and I actually like got to do combat and sneak around. Still freaking sucked. I assassinated a guy, hid under a table, then everybody come and like destroyed me underneath the dinner
I remember
table.
this was this in my house.
No, this was in my house.
Okay.
So that is a very, very overrated game.
Not as overrated as Call of Duty. You didn't get a more overrated game than Call of Duty.
Well, I would rather play Call of Duty over Dishonored.
Oh, I would too.
At least I can make it through Call of Duty.
Let's see. You got another underrated on there?
Well, I can already tell that you didn't play it by the post podcast.
You know what? Go ahead.
Talking,
Oh,
but
is it? Okay.
It's King Kong.
What?
Did you ever see the movie?
No.
Okay, the movie is like 3
I know
hours.
you got a monkey who takes a girl and goes
Yeah.
on top of a building
Okay,
and
well,
swats at planes.
I didn't
like
expect
they're
you.
flies.
I didn't expect you to watch the movie since it's as long as the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit. It's like
Oh, they're so
it's like
fucking
3
long.
hours. But the whole first the whole first hour of the movie is pointless. They're just on the boat going to the island. Okay. Well, the game pretty
It's
much
kind of like the Godzilla movie. How
Yeah.
most of the movie is character development.
no.
Then you get a 30-minute Godzilla scene.
No, King Kong is actually, you see him quite a bit in the movie. But, like, if you cut the first hour of the movie off and just watch the last 2 hours, the movie's good. And that's basically what the game is. They just cut all the boring first hour part and let you do all the cool
Why don't they
stuff.
just do that for the movie?
And because it's a movie, you have to sit through all that shit. But it is actually really, really good. I would put it above The Amazing Spider-Man as best movie tie-in game.
What? Well, you know what?
Like, off the top of my head, there may be better movie tie-ins that I haven't played or can't remember, but to me, King Kong is probably the best.
You know, I'm just happy for you. I'm
Yeah.
happy you can make a decision like that all by yourself. You got another underrated or no? I mean overrated.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch on this too much. I'm just gonna say most MMOs because they look all the same to me.
Kind of like what was it? It's got Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah, that game's freaking fun.
I got a buddy from work who says he's gonna get it, but
And like,
I never played an MMO, so I can't really say much on it.
I've never played them either, but I've watched my cousin play World of Warcraft.
Go play DC Universe, Cody.
I've seen somebody play DC Universe.
Is it any good?
I think it looks cool.
Isn't it like free because it was such a bad game?
It's free on the PlayStation.
Was this free?
Yeah, it was on the PlayStation. And it's on they ported over PS4 too.
Remind me, I'll go download it after we record this.
Still on ongoing thing. But yeah, they just all look. It's like I'll go do this. It's real grindy if you know what that term is. Like a lot of them are grindy. It's like you go do this and then you go do the same thing so you can just keep doing it to level up. And it's like you don't get it. It seems.
On MMOs?
Yeah. Like most MMOs I watch, that seems like that's like the Final Fantasy MMO that come out. Everybody went nuts over. Everybody went nuts over that, and that's basically what that game was.
Hey, I'm glad you think so.
I do.
You know, I'm thrilled.
My other underrated game would be. I'm not gonna say the Dead Rising series because it's come quite a long way.
Dude, what is there to not like about Dead
I'm gonna
Rising?
say
You
that-
can beat people mercifully. That one word. What is it?
mercifully.
No, mercilessly. You know what? Without mercy with dildos, you can just beat the fuck out of them.
It's only in the second one, which I need to go buy the second one so I can see this.
You really should. I want to see you beat people with dildos for some
But
reason.
I know it's come a long way, so I'm just gonna say the first one is very underrated. Like I don't know, maybe
Were
it's,
the dildos in the first one you could
no,
beat
there was
zombies
no
with?
dildos. There was a chainsaw juggling clown though.
That sounds kind of cool, but
was pretty
you
cool.
could, if you could have killed him with a dildo, that would be pretty
Well,
great.
heck, you wouldn't have been able to.
But
kill
what
him
if
with
what if
that.
they? There's already a third one, right?
Yeah.
And now, what if they made a fourth one and you had a dildo launcher?
Well, that's possible. there might be one in the third one.
Well, that'd be funny though.
I mean, you can combine weapons. So if you can get an RPG and a dildo, I guess you could have a dildo.
That'd be amazing. I don't see any reason why they shouldn't put that in the game.
I don't know. I guess the children.
You know what? I don't care. Anyways, I got a pretty decent 2.
3.
Oh, it is 3.
Which one of them you come up right before we started?
Yeah, Cock of Duty, Modern Gay Fuck Stupid.
You want to go with your underrated or overrated?
I'm gonna do overrated first, just because I rant about it sometimes. And believe it or not, Cody, believe it or not, they're both Sonic games. Can you believe that?
I can.
I mean, just
'Cause I believe that's the only knowledge you have.
just settle your rainbow jimmies.
Well, your overrated game is, of course, Sonic 3.
I didn't get to say. I wanted to say it. The overrated game is Sonic 3 and Knuckles. This game is just.
Why is it Sonic 3 and Knuckles? Is it 3 Sonics? And 1 Knuckles?
No, it's actually that Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles are actually one game, but they're in 2 different parts. So they made Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and that's the full game. And you get some hyper chaos enrolled in it.
Sega and their
Actually,
They're
if you
grubby
look at the
money-making
Sonic,
hands.
actually, if you look at the Sonic and Knuckles cartridge, it has an opening slot on the top of the actual cartridge, and that's where you put in Sonic 3, and that is what makes Sonic 3 and Knuckles. So basically, it's like DLC.
What?
Back
What
for
game
game
system?
cartridges.
What game system was
This
this
is for the Sega Genesis.
Oh, okay.
You
I
whore.
was like, you're talking about cartridges. I'm like, God, are we going back to the 80s?
Yeah, it's. I mean, I'll go on like Sonic forums and stuff, and I'll always hear people talk about how great Sonic 3 and Knuckles is. And I played every Sonic game except maybe a small handful, and those are just because I can't get the consoles or something.
Well, see, I never even played the Sega Genesis.
Yeah, I played the Sonics on it because I remember one of our buddies let me have one of their Sega Genesis. What's Genesis? I'll say that.
Yeah, Sega Genesis. New system, Sega, get on it.
Yeah, Sega Genesis. And I did play the old Sonics, and graphics were really bad. But hey, this is like what 90s? Yeah, it was the 90s.
Was it?
Yeah, because Sonic 1 came out June 23rd, 91. I think.
I just know the Dreamcast was close to the 2000s.
Dreamcast competed with
The Dreamcast was pretty
it
awesome.
competed with the PlayStation and Xbox. I think.
I still have a Dreamcast in my house.
You know what? I'm glad, Cody.
It
Anyways.
barely works now, but I mean,
Anyways, back to what I was saying. It's all I hear people talk about. Oh, Sonic 3 Knuckles is the best Sonic game ever, which it's clearly not. I mean,
did they? It seems like they ported it over to the Xbox.
No, a lot of people wanted them to, though, but they never did.
It seemed like I saw.
They ported Sonic 1 and 2, and
It seemed like I saw a Sonic and Knuckles game
they might have had 3,
on the live arcade.
but no, I don't think they ported it over. I had no clue why. It's at a very high demand, but you know, I don't think it's that good of a game. I play it, and I'm not fond of the old Sonics where
I like
side
Sonic.
scrollers. I'm not fond of those, but of course I give it a fair chance just from the general view. You know, I didn't care for it.
The Sonic lost me when he went off. He went HD.
HD. So in Sonic 06,
Yeah. Like
he didn't go HD till Sonic 06.
I was perfectly fine with the Sonic Adventure on the Dreamcast.
Those were good.
But
Now
then
a lot of people think Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 are overrated, which they're not, because they really are the best Sonic games out in my mind.
And I never got to play it, but Sonic
Which, you know,
Generations
one
was
of the
good.
major, I was reading about it before we recorded this. One of the biggest issues people have with the Sonic Adventure series is the voice acting.
Yeah, I don't pay no attention to it.
I don't really pay attention to how good it is. It's the biggest thing about it is you had what's his name, Ryan Drummond. I think that's who was voicing Sonic. Anyways, I don't really care about the other dudes. He didn't have any voice directing, I think, so he had to kind of wing it on his own. And you know, now we have Roger Craig Smith voicing Sonic.
which is Batman and Arkham Horror.
Yeah, which is bad, and he's also Thomas on regular show.
Of course, he's not Batman anymore because Kevin Conroy was like, "Suck it, I'm gonna do the good Batman game."
I'm gonna do the good.
You don't get
Batman
to be
game.
Batman anymore. Now you have to go back to Sonic, I guess.
Yeah, but you know, Roger, he gets a lot of very good, high quality voice acting, directing.
I don't pay attention to what Sonic says in any other game.
I'm hurt, Cody. I'm hurt.
Because games like that just don't. Who cares? Like Mario, I don't pay attention to what Mario says. I'm there to jump on.
He
stuff
barely says anything though. He's like, "Here we go," or "Let's go."
Well, see, he barely says anything, and it's never important. Just to me, Sonic never says anything important.
Oh, I meant to tell you this forever ago. I mean, I never actually got to tell you this, but you know who is also the voice actor of Mario? I mean,
I think you told me, but
it's
I don't even
Parthenox. Isn't that weird?
I killed him.
No.
The Greybeard's brainwashed me.
You sucked up his soul like a big noodle at the end.
I know, it was tasty too.
Dude, I couldn't do it to Parthenox.
I became.
Anyways, underrated game. I'm gonna be the bad guy here. People are gonna probably flip off their screens for me saying this. Probably already have. Sonic 06.
Never. Or no, I played one level where I had to jump on circle bubble things.
Circle. Oh, I hated that level.
Yeah, I played it. That's funny.
That's the worst level of the game. That's,
that game has terrible.
That's Aqua Base. I think that's probably the worst level.
Well, that game has terrible camera views.
It does.
It's like whoever made the game was just
Sonic games usually have pretty bad camera angles.
Well, see, that's my main problem with camera angles on Sonic. It's like somebody that was making the game the whole time they were doing it, they just had their mouse doing this. It's like I can't even see what I'm doing.
You know, the thing is, it is very glitchy, and that's why a lot of people don't like it. It had tons of potential, and you know that the alpha and the beta footages look incredible, and I mean they look really good. And you know, eventually Sega just fucked it up. Like, hey, we're gonna ditch this. I don't know what they did. I guess they put they let a hamster run around on the keyboard or something. Like, hey, hamster, you go ahead and do this. And it did turn out pretty bad because it's really glitchy, but if you actually take time and dedicate yourself to actually learning where the bad spots are, how to know where the bad spots are, you know, what to do. It's just, yeah, if you play it a lot, try to get used to it, and you devote yourself to understanding the glitches and how to get around them, you can enjoy the game, because I enjoy the game.
Yeah, doesn't that seem like the case with any bad glitchy game if you just spend enough time with it? And I mean,
maybe.
Unless it's just so bad that you can't play it.
I will say one of the glitches on the game kind of tick me off sometimes.
And as long as they're not game breaking.
And that's where, traditionally on Sonic games, whenever you get hit, and you have rings, you drop the rings and you can pick most of them up. In Sonic 06, if you get hit, I don't know why, but you can absorb some of them, but some of the rings kind of, you push them away.
Oh, really?
I'm like, why?
Was that meant to be there?
No, that's one of the glitches.
Oh, okay.
You're supposed to pick up your rings, but you're pushing them away.
Oh, that's a terrible one.
Yeah, but as long as I can get one, I'm pretty good.
Like, oh, look, hell.
I never usually get hit whenever I play.
Like, oh, look, hell, too bad.
Too bad for you.
Here, let me push it off the edge.
Do you have any more underrated or overrated games?
Most of mine are overrated now. And then yours is underrated, so I guess we'll swap between those.
Go ahead. Go for it.
I have Metal Gear Solid.
Which one?
All of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Are you sure? I thought you loved 4.
Yeah. I got cancer from watching Snake smoke so much.
He smoked quite a bit.
That game was I can't even say anything bad about it.
You don't like the Metal Gear Solid series?
No, I tried Sons of Liberty on the PS2. Hated it. Snake Eater. I tried it, and it was cool because the camouflage in it was
I'll eat your snake.
The camouflage of it was really cool. Did you play Metal Gear Solid 4?
I think I actually bought it. I went to download it. It got about a quarter of the way through, and then
you got cancer and had to quit.
No, then I got bored of waiting, so I just I buy the game so I can play it, not to watch.
When I downloaded, I don't think I even got to play it that day. I think I had to wait till the next day to play it because it had.
I mean, I thought I bought a video game, not a watch Snake smoke 80
that's another
cartons
thing
of
that bothers
cigarette
me, 'cause
simulator.
Heavy Rain on the PS3 is one of my favorite games. And they say it blurs the line between video game and movie experience. Metal Gear Solid has an hour and a half long cutscene, but nobody says anything about that. So you have to watch Snake smoke for at least 5 hours,
At least.
and then you beat the game, and then you have to wait an hour and a half to see how it ends. But nobody ever complains about that. Then we already mentioned Call of Duty. I'll just mention it again. Call of Duty is overrated.
It really is. Like I said earlier, all it is copy and paste.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, especially one buddy of mine, I hope you know what I'm talking about, will freak out completely if I say they're all the same, which they are.
They are.
And I'm like, well, what's the difference? And he's like, the guns. Oh, okay.
And
Tell me more.
that's another thing. The guns aren't different. Like Treyarch in the Black Ops series, they had their guns, and Infinity Ward with the Modern Warfare series had their guns, but they never changed between games. Because if you play Modern Warfare and you play Black Ops, those are two different Call of Duty games in two different time periods. Of course, they're gonna have different guns, but if Infinity Ward makes two Modern Warfare games, and they have the same guns, that's no change. I don't know where he's coming from.
What about zombies?
Well, Zombies has the same freaking guns that you can get in the single player or multiplayer.
Not the ray gun unless you hack.
Well, yeah,
Well, not really hack. It's more
except
like
for the ray gun.
it's more like if you find a glitch.
And unless you pack a punch a gun, I think that's different.
Pack a punch you.
I mean, those are the same in the next zombie game, so it ain't like it matters. They're still the same.
I'll pack a punch your
See,
snake.
it seems like you're trying to defend it.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No. I'm just kind of throwing out different things here. What else you got?
I'm
What
gonna
else you got on your list?
I'm going to touch on Resident Evil Revelations. It was the 3DS port they ported to the 360.
I heard it was good.
Shit.
Is it really?
Yes.
Did you play it?
Yes. I played the whole thing. People bitched about Resident Evil 6. This thing's not even close to how good Resident Evil 6 is. You went through the whole game with no ammo because one enemy took pretty much all your ammo to kill. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. And then your partner, I want to kill the guy who voices him. Like, it is just awful.
Well, how do you kill people if you don't have ammo?
Well, that's why I couldn't kill him. I didn't have any ammo.
Well, you like mainly kill people?
Like, he is the worst AI partner. Like,
Wrong.
Did you think, was it Shiva in Resident Evil 5 was bad?
What was her name? Yeah, I don't know, but no, I don't think she's that bad. You know, but speaking of the worst AI sidekick of all time, I'm gonna have to go with Dom.
Nah.
Dom in Gears 1?
No.
Yes! You're going out here to fight Rom.
The guy
What's he
on
do? Run out there and get killed so that he fucks up your game.
Okay, the dude on Revelations is even worse.
Tell me about it.
The only thing is that he can't, like, if he was allowed to get down like Dom is, he'd be down the whole game.
Get down.
Like, the whole game would be Dom and Rom. If
Dom
that,
and Rom?
Yeah, if that was possible. Like, he gets in the way. He can't kill nothing. He's one of those stupid AIs that just shoot at stuff, but the things never die.
I hate that.
It's freaking terrible.
Why have an AI if you're not going to do anything?
Like, it may be, and it was glitchy, too. Like, doors took like 5 minutes to open. You would just sit there and watch the little thing spin as the door opened. I guess pitiful.
Watch things what?
Like you would go to a door and you'd press a button and it'd have to, like, doors would have little circles in the middle that would spin to show you that the door was going to open.
Oh.
It'd take like 5 minutes. You'd sit there and just watch the freaking thing spin. It was awful.
That does sound pretty
Like,
crappy.
it may be better on the 3DS, but the port to the 360 is God. Shit.
Oh, I know they ported it to the 360.
Like, I would rather go to the skating and tape the disc to the bottom of my shoe and try to skate with it than play it. Like, it's
rather gargle some peanut butter while standing on your head.
Well, no, I would die, man.
No, you
But-
wouldn't. Oh, well, you would. I'm
yeah.
you're allergic to peanut butter.
Of course, at least I won't have to play Resident Evil Revelation. I have 3 more overrated games, but I'll pair 2 of them together. The other one's Assassin's Creed.
You think it's overrated?
Yeah, I know.
I know it's milked, but I don't know about overrated.
I think it's really.
I
really
actually got
overrated.
a buddy from work who he thinks 1 is the best out of all, and I heard 1 was shit.
It was. Like, that's the first one I played, and it was. I didn't even.
I heard
finish it.
2 was the best one.
See, I didn't play. See, 1 was so bad, I skipped 2, and then I went to
That
Brotherhood.
doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, it does. I was like, well, here.
Oh, another thing, Roger Craig Smith, he also was Ezio.
Yeah, he voices that too.
I know, I just said that.
He voices quite a few people.
Were you a fucking parrot?
Yeah.
Uh,
And it's got. I think it's got to the point where those freaking games are copy and paste too.
think so?
Yeah.
But they're on a pirate ship.
As far as freaking gameplay goes.
But they're on a pirate ship in Black Flag. Black Flag.
Black Flag.
But,
It's just, well, I mean, you're in different places in Call of Duty.
but you get booty.
Well, here, I'll go ahead and mention the underrated game of yours.
Don't you like to get booty, Cody?
Rise. I didn't play it, so you'll.
Oh my gosh, Rise was such a damn good game.
I saw it and I was like, well, this game looks freaking very, very repetitive and linear.
You know, the what's it called? The combat is very repetitive.
Well,
It's
that's
not.
that's what turned me off. I was like, well, this looks like I'm doing the same
But
thing.
if you just push that out of the way, the rest of the game is amazing. You know? I'm letting a friend of mine from work borrow it.
I know it had good graphics.
Yeah, it has awesome graphics. Well, I mean, any game with the Xbox One has good graphics on it. You know, it's in 1080p. But you know, the story is really good. The story is great. I think you like it.
Yeah.
You freaking huzzy.
Even if the story was good, freaking repetitive combat would.
If you take out that one little slightly annoying element in it, you'll find the rest of the game really easy.
I know the executions are cool, but I don't like all the quick time events for the
On
execution.
the what?
The quick time events, like, you know, when you go to execute somebody and it has like a button to push,
Yeah, they glow
and
the
it goes
button color.
and it goes in like slow motion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that just seemed like it was too much. It was like all
You
the
know,
time.
yeah, it's every time you execute, it goes to slow mo, and that kind of makes it feel more like a cinematic
It just
experience.
didn't,
You know.
do it for me. Not something I was a fan of.
Anyways, I really like the game. I mean,
I know you
IGN
do.
gave it a 6.8, I think.
I got most of my overrated games off of IGN top 25 list anyways. That shows how good they do their jobs. I'm gonna pair these two together, and it's GTA 4 and 5.
Oh Lord, here it
Yeah.
comes. Let's go in here. I'm sitting back. I'm relaxed. I'm ready to
I
hear
know
your
you.
rant.
I know you didn't play 5, but did you play
I didn't
4?
play either of them.
Oh, you didn't play 4?
No, I don't
Well,
play Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, good for you. Good. GTA 4, I have no idea how it got a 10.
Really?
Like,
Tell me why. Tell me why.
Like, I know a certain person we know does a good Nico voice,
Oh yeah.
but either way, it's freaking annoying. And his cousin, like, he is the most annoying person. Like, you'll be driving, he'll call, "Wanna go bowling?" And then
Do you
it's
go
like-
bowling with
And
him?
it's like, no, I don't go bowling. I have better things to do. I don't want to go bowling.
Ah,
And
it's
like,
bowling.
because I'd like to play the game.
Who
I don't,
doesn't like to go
I don't-
bowling?
I don't want to go bowling with
He's
him.
just trying to be friendly.
I don't even remember what his name is.
He's just
Oh,
trying to.
Roman, that's it. And
He's just
like,
trying to be friendly and
and
ask
then-
you to go bowling
and
with
then
him.
you tell-
It's
you
not
tell
like
him-
he's trying to commit a crime or anything.
you tell him no, and he's like, "Okay, cousin," in his stupid foreign voice. I don't even know where they're from. I think they're Russian or something.
You know, the thing is, you can commit so many crimes in GTA, you know, but if he wants to ask you to go bowling, you just blow up at him.
But yeah,
You know, I think so rude
I don't play
about
the game. I'll go bowling in real life. I don't want to go bowling.
Or you
with
play
him.
Wii Sports.
Exactly.
That bowling's incredible.
Like, bowling was good and it was okay in GTA 4, but I just didn't want to do it. And then they had some other character, Bruce, that was some meat-headed steroid guy. He was like, every character in that game is just annoying. And Nico runs like a retard. And he can't hardly jump over stuff. And I also hated the driving sucks so bad. Like, worse, I heard Watch Dogs driving is pretty bad, but
Oh, I gotta get Watch Dogs. They confirm ponies.
there's no way you can freaking
There
be
are
fast.
ponies in Watch Dogs,
That's Grand
Cody.
Theft Auto. Yeah, I know.
Cody, There are ponies.
I get it. Don't forget.
There's a Trixie keychain and there's a Rainbow Dash
I hope he
keychain.
dies.
What?
I hope the protagonist dies
In what?
in Watch Dogs.
Who's the protagonist?
I don't know. I think his name's Aiden or something. Oh wait, he can't die because it's Watch Dogs become the best selling series of Ubisoft.
So even if he did die, he'd come back alive.
Yeah,
with it.
they'll be like, here, they're gonna milk that series next. That'll be the next Assassin's Creed. And then GTA 5 is basically, I think it was number 2 on IGN's top 360 games. Number 2.
IGN disappoints me. You know that.
And I understand the game was like, it looked good and the story was okay. It was better than GTA 4, but it's just big. It's like, this game is big. We're gonna give it a 10 because nobody has ever made a game that looks so good and is so big and blah 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 blah.
Oh,
And that's basically
Skyrim was
But see, that's my problem with Skyrim. There's nothing really special about the game except for it being,
Dude, don't you
except for it being
dare even
big.
go bashing on Skyrim. Don't
The
you
com-
even dare.
The combat is no different from Oblivion,
Yeah, it is. It's better.
and the dragons.
Can you execute in
The
Oblivion?
dragons have been.
Can you execute in Oblivion?
Well, no,
Well, see, that's not completely the
but
same. is it?
the executions aren't very good in Skyrim.
The dragon execution's incredible.
Yeah, when he does them, he barely does the freaking
I wish you
thing.
could control when you do
And
executions.
then, and the dragons have been done better in Dragon Age and Dark Souls already. So the dragons are kind of shit.
Well, you got to give them credit. It's a huge game.
See, there we go. That's the point.
I meant file size.
Everybody's like, it's big, so here, this is the best game. That's what they did with Grand Theft Auto.
it's file size. So what I'm saying is, you don't have a lot of great, incredible quality to work with when you have such a big file size and you try to do everything perfect. You can't make.
But you can't make a game so big and expect to make it perfect.
And it was perfect.
And people act like it's perfect.
It is perfect.
No, it isn't.
Are you crazy?
You just said you can't make a game that big a file size and expect it to be perfect.
Did I really?
Yes.
Well, except Skyrim.
And it's not perfect.
Skyrim's the only exception.
I couldn't even finish one quest because it glitched and everybody was so sad because that stupid guy died.
You're a whore. what's
The companion storyline. Because stupid Florak or whatever glitched.
Farticus?
Yeah, Farticus glitched and went to meet the mission.
I think his name's actually Farcus. I remember I had the glitch before you did, and it
I don't know,
actually.
you played the game 10,000 times.
I really have. I've made so many OP Nords on it. I've only been a Nord. I've been nothing else.
I know. I was a wood elf. If I would have played it again, I'd have been a lizard. I mean, Argonian.
You're already a lizard.
I'd have been an Argonian. I should have been them to begin with.
I need to go back and just get a DualShock 4 for my PS3 because I can't play with the PS3 controller as good as I could with the DualShock 4 because it completely spoiled me on it. So if I were to go back, I may just replay Skyrim and not make a Nord, which would be like
You'll make an Ord.
I don't know. I probably will.
That's all you have.
Actually, I think if I went back and replayed, I'd probably get a high elf and make some kind of OP mage, and I drop the camera or the phone. See now that we're not making any edits, we're gonna hear that.
Of course.
But anyways, though, I'd probably go back and make a high elf and just make him really. Is the high elf? Aren't they the Falmore, the Baggots?
I don't know. I ain't played quad. I hated that place. I hated that like the Dwemer. The Falmore. I hated those places like the stupid Dwemer.
I hate those things.
Dwemer Ruins is probably some of the worst
stupid-
things in video games.
Where do they, oh, it's Thalmor, not Falmor. What the
It's
fuck am I
Thalmor,
talking about?
isn't it?
No, it's Thalmor.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are we talking about the blue elf people?
Yeah, the people
Okay.
with the
They're
yellow
Falmor.
eyes.
It's Falmor.
It's Thalmor.
No, it's Falmer.
Yeah, well, no, Falmer is a little possessed, crazy looking snow elf dudes. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
The little looking guys,
I have
you
no
know?
idea what you're talking about.
The guys with the little stupid swords that poison you. You only find them in caves.
That's the Falmer.
No, those are the, what did I say a second ago?
Falmor.
Oh, the other name. The Thalmor.
The Falmer are the blue elf people.
Falmer. Okay, look, there's Falmer and there's Thalmor, okay? Look.
I don't know what a Falmor
Listen, look. A Don't say Pal. You're gonna throw me off. Yeah, Falmore and what was it?
Falmer.
Falmer. Okay, wait.
Okay,
Wait.
hold on,
You're
hold
gonna
on.
throw me off. I'm gonna forget. The Falmer. What was it again?
The Falmer.
The Falmer. God help. The Falmer. They're the little.
They're the blue elf people.
No, they're not the Blue Elf people.
Yes, they are.
They're the guys. They're the dudes underground.
The blue
Okay.
elf people.
They're not blue.
Yes,
they're
they
gray.
are. They're blue. They're like a
They're
lightest.
like a bunch of little stupid fuckers.
They're like a
down there
lightest
who-
blue.
And
Lightest
their
blue.
noses look really fucking weird.
Oh, yeah, those
and,
are the Falmer.
And then the Thalmor are the faggots who are above ground who are like, oh, I have magic, and you can't believe in, what was his name? The god dude over there. What was it?
The guy in the guy that has the preacher dude in Whiterun.
Yeah, what's his name?
The God guy. I don't know.
That's like-
No, not Thanos. That's the guy from Revenge. It seems like it started with a T.
It was.
Well, we should probably.
Talos!
Yeah,
That's
Talos.
it. Yeah.
We should probably wrap this up.
Cody, are you ready to wrap this up?
Yeah.
I'm trying to put some more pony references in
think
it, but
we
I
got
really
it.
couldn't walk in.
I think we already had enough.
No, we didn't have enough. I didn't get to talk about how
Considering you pretty
Watch
much,
Dogs has.
since you pretty much orgasmed over Watch Dogs keychain.
Dude, I freaked out when I found out about that. Equestria Daily had it up, and I was like, I'm going to
I think IGN had it up.
Did they really?
I think so.
They had ponies.
I think that's where I seen it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, show me after we get done recording this, because I really don't know. But okay, Cody, I think we're about out of time for today. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're over time. Totally.
You sure about that? You
Yeah.
think it's about half an hour? But hey, we're not editing it.
I think
so
it's more than half an hour.
Let's hope not. But
No.
anyways,
Extra treat for people who.
anyways, we don't know what topic we're going to do next week. I get to pick it next week. I haven't thought about it yet. But we'll be sure to let you guys know in the next episode of Gaming Galaxy. Thanks for watching. What?
This has been Rob
Oh, yeah. This has been Rob.
and Cody.
And we'll see you next time on Gaming Galaxy.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my God,